In a courtroom bright and bold, and he marks the stories he told. With a finger pointed high, he's the ace, the reason why. Through objections loud and clear, truth and justice always here. From the witness stand to the judge's chair, and he's ready beyond compare. And he marks in Phoenix Wright, fight for truth with all his might. Meet a spirit and Maya by his side, together they'll turn the tide. He's defending the accused, while baby Gumshoe is confused. Solve the case, bring the truth to light, with Andy Marks and Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright.
I didn't see that coming, that we would be the defendant at some point. Well, I guess this is it. Yep. One way or another, this case is getting decided today. Phoenix, look. Uh-oh. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says, it'll be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, but for reason objection, I have to have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. You really have the judge in his pocket too? That's insane. So you're saying I'm going to be guilty then? End of story. I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So, I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Mr. Phoenix, right? Phoenix. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details in the event are quite clear to this court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness of the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in court against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my serious apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Oh my god. Great. Gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. White to the stand. here we go. Please say your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my god. Your name. Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions confuse? Name! He's getting annoyed. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. You know the victim, Miss Maya Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. I'll tell you what you already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! Welcome back. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quite perusifying, that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. There I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss Fey over at once. Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there's a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, the defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Not much of a charge, but enough to talk for a bit. Okay. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely positively perfect, you know? You're so much trusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. Okay. That's what Miss May said too. Trying to think. Feel like I should press this further. Chill. About a boy who brought the coffee, so I'm a smack. He testified he did not see you at the time. That was your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he did not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull something like that off. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quite perusing. That's reading, okay. He's reading. By window, you mean the run directly across from Banka? Correct. That's the only window you see. Then you're reading the papers. Correct. The businessman's hotel. And a busy man who had business to do. I heard bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? This must have been from when you attacked, I presume. We see. Continue. Just keep going. Interesting. Just pressing everything. Pretty sure she said she saw it happen. Was weeping openly. Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. At Coronado and Sir Laura's bold inquiry, Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know, after all. I am El Presidente. Please continue. To be a little bit more detailed, I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim you attacked was attacked by you and ran to the left. She said to the right. She said to the right. Yep. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am absolutely, positively perfect. Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. Well, that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It is simple. You have misled her. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Did you finish? Don't you find that odd? His face, that's hilarious. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Nix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. White is right. We can't both be right. Oh, you're right. She was running left because he was a killer. Yep. You're right. You guys are so right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Matter of perspective, that's actually incredibly. Wow, that's a good... What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fey & Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right... there. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point of view. It would appear she ran to the left. Please. This is no time for... Oh god. This is no time for ill jokes. Jokes of... Oh god, I'm sorry. My nose is like really itchy. This is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this court will be held in contempt! Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor. May I be allowed to testify once more? They're really gonna let him fucking... Oh my god. Miss May's testimony was correct, so was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I mean, that's a contradiction. Yeah, it said blow, not blows. This is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I mean, it's literally like, that does make sense. Judge, come on. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Where am I? I guess this would be the way to go. Right? Because in the autopsy it says she died from a blow to the by a blunt object, not multiple blows. So, like, this whole with the last of her strength she ran to the right doesn't make any sense. I'm not crazy for thinking that, right? On second blow. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. No fucking way. Yes, quite. No. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. Mr. White? Oh, okay. He looks so mad now. Well, I see. So yeah, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What? The other window? Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. So you could coach him into lying more. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Yeah, I mean, that's the only... I mean, there's so much, like... Oh, that's right! Oh. Right, that one had fallen over at the scene. You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Mia run to the left. This part's throwing me off a little bit. So, from the perspective, the light stand is on the right. The light stand was lying on the left. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The next moment, I saw Miss Mia running to the left. Okay, the killer you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned around for the door. Okay, so... from the perspective of the killer, Mia ran left. Yeah, that's a contradiction. Yeah, I was gonna say. Mr. Wright? Mr. White? It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. There are 4 plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window of that office, this is the area you're able to see. Here, well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. All he would have seen from the window was broken glass. Yeah, because that would have been on the ground. He wouldn't have even seen that. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have been able to see the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't be able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glasslight stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, here we go. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. No way he's trying to use this shit right now. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain the crime to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fey. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you enter Miss Fey's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are the most correct, Miles. Oh, no! No! Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap at Breach Fey Co. law offices, This is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like to believe that Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, is the fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place, and when he went to the place, the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. That's insane. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Unbelievable. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Hold up. Okay. When is this gonna come into play? Continue. I'd enter the Fey Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. This is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by that cell? Correct. This is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. This guy's a fucking liar. God, Edgeworth saved the fuck out of this guy. It was the beginning of September. The week before— wait a minute. Yeah. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fey's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. I'd entered the Fey & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days were found. Oh my god. Of course. Those are obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Oh no, we got nothing. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Fey & Co. offices. That last statement. Man, this is rough. Maybe? What? What? Oh. Mia? Oh. Never give up, Phoenix. What is happening? What? What the hell is happening? Oh my god. What is happening right now? She looks good. Oh, by the way, Jesus Christ. Yep. Knew it. Fucking knew it. No way. No way. Okay, I didn't... Yeah, I had nothing to go on before. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. Cross-examiner Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required of you now is to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. Ah, he's dumb. Edgeworth, you got cocky, bud. In this case. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor? Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well... a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fey and Co. offices at the beginning of September, the light stand could not have been there. Ah! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Edgeworth. More? Ironically, it's not until the next game until we can rotate evidence. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way you can worm right out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Mr. Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry in this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to go into another one of these updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. The completion of the trial will be postponed until tomorrow. Damn. Fuck this guy. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Damn, Mia. The witness will stay. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. I like his writing on this one. That's something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
Mia to the rescue. This memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with... the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Let's fucking go. Well, must see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That's quite the spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. I thought this was gonna go another day. That is all. The court is adjourned. Yo, Maya in Mia form? Mwah. Chef's kiss. Well, I never thought I'd see you saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fey. I'm lucky I had both you and Mia on my side. Well, I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here for that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! Probably would have went another day if Mia didn't show up. You're 1000% right. Being here, it's so hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Aw. Maya? What? What, I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix. Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright ink. Oh, let's go! Let's go! This is my office now? Let's go! Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here! Ready to get down to business. You don't mind if I call you Nick, right? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in co-law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Ah, that's a sick, I'm screenshotting that. That's good. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's a-wasting. Oh, okay, wait up. That's a great ending.